Pass! Pass the ball! Ah! Does this guy even know the meaning of the word team?
He's confident.
If by confident you mean a cocky, arrogant, ball-stealing loser, then yeah, okay. Can I have another one of those? Charge it to my room.
No problem. You want to see a tab?
These are the last minutes of the last hour of the last day of my vacation. I'm gonna go ahead and let Visa worry about my tab.
Excuse me, Mr. Sherry?
Yeah, that's me.
Forgive the intrusion. Might we speak somewhere privately?
For what? Are you from the hotel?
No, sir. We're from a private investor in the technology sector.
I don't get it. I'm on vacation. What's this all about?
If we could go elsewhere, we'd be glad to explain.
Yeah, I don't think so. Say what you have to say right here or shove off.
Very well, sir. We understand that you work for Forthright Industries. We would like to offer you a position in our firm at a substantially greater salary than what you presently earn.
Who are you people?
Our investor has been made aware of the bioadaptable computer system you were working on.
Really?
Whatever your current salary is, it will be tripled.
Wow. Well, do I have to give you my answer right now?
It would expedite matters greatly.
Cool. Well then, here it is. Drop dead.
You are making a very serious mistake, Mr. Sherry.
Get stuff.
Is it possible he doesn't even know yet?
Now he'll make a phone call, and he'll be told.
Oh, Matt is not going to believe this.
Hey, this is Matthew Atherton. I'm sorry I'm not available at the moment, but leave me a message and the number where you can be reached, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.
Matt! Dude, you will not believe it. Some tech headhunters tracked me down all the way in Florida, man, trying to get me to jump ship. Like I'd ever leave the Baxter building, as we like to call it. Oh, Matt, have you been spilling your guts on the tech TV message boards again? Hey, if they came this far to offer me a position, I know they must have come to see you. Mailbox is full? What's up with that?
Let's hope he gets on the next plane out.
Can I get you anything else?
Just an assurance that you did as we asked you to do.
I did it, although I don't think it did anything to him.
What did you just say?
I dumped the contents of the capsule into the second drink. He drained the glass and had 2 more after that. But I still told you guys to take a flying leap, so...
Don't worry about what the contents were supposed to do, you grunt. Just as long as you're sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There he goes, Mr. C. Shouldn't be long now before we get the information we're looking for.
Or whatever's left of it.
Alright, you got what you wanted. Where's my payment?
Here you go, in cold, hard currency.
Hey, what do you need that for? Come on, guys, no, I got a wife and a kid.
All right. Opus, you don't need to posture. Let's get out of here before we're seen.
Here's to a long and profitable partnership, Corsair.
Likewise.
Welcome back to the rat race. No chance to get home from the airport without driving past the Baxter building. That's alright. Driving by on the highway doesn't mean I have to go in. I'll even be generous and wave hello when I get around the bend here. Hello, Forthright Industries. Oh my god! What happened to Forthright Industries? Hey, what happened here? What is this?
Where have you been, buddy? This place has been destroyed a month ago already.
What? Are you crazy?
Are you? Who are you?
I work here.
Not anymore, you don't.
How is this possible? No one told me while I was gone? Matt will know.
Hey, this is Matthew Atherton. I'm sorry I'm not available at the moment, but leave me a message and the number where you can be reached, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.
Matt? Yes, can I help you?
Hello, my name is Tim O'Donnell. Folks, let me back up. This here is my associate Forthright. Are you Zachary Sherry?
Yes.
Zachary, are you familiar with a man named Matthew Atherton?
Oh, God. What about him?
Well, it's come to our attention that you had a day off the day your research facility blew up. Lucky you.
Can you just say what you came here to say, please?
Okay, Zach. Matt told us to call on you and invite you to join his
Matt did
tech
what?
support.
He's alive?
Well, yeah.
Well, why didn't you say that to begin with?
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Oh my God! You don't know how awful the past couple of days have been for me.
We didn't know you were particularly worried.
Well, why would I not be? I tried to leave messages. No one anywhere was picking up. I couldn't find any news items or anything. It was like I was in some crazy kind of nightmare.
There had to be communications blackout while we regrouped. We weren't sure how to proceed after the accident.
Accident? Okay, you know what? Spill it. Right now. What is tech support and what...
Tech support is what Forthright Industries is going to be funding, in the place of where my company used to be.
Your company? Wait. You're Alexander Forthright? The third?
The same. I reviewed your work history. It was very impressive. But it's because of Matt Atherton's recommendation that we're here to call on you personally. Are you willing to join this project?
Dude, if Matt needs me, I'm there. But what does he need a tech support for?
Well, Zach, that's a good question.
Every morning I wake up to a mechanical alarm clock, put on my dampening suit, and cross my fingers that the game I'm about to play is going to be the right one. If I don't, two things happen. One, my feedback field remains active and I fry every electronic piece of equipment within 30 feet of me. And two, I will have no superpowers to save the world. My name is Feedback, and these are my stories.
And that was the last day anyone around here ever called me by my real name, including you, Matt.
Console suits you better.
At least you got to choose yours. After the accident, what choice did Mr. Atherton have but to call himself anything but Feedback?
I did consider force feedback for a second.
Nah, I like the one word. Like a single powerful blow. Pow! Anyway, like I was saying, I haven't regretted a single day since you invited me to be tech support's first scientist. And watching the awesome friend I had become an awesome superhero has become an experience I would never trade for a million jobs in a million other companies.
No one could do what you do, Console. I'm glad you took the offer.
Well, now no one can do what you do. Speaking of, what game did you play today?
I was in a gritty mood today. I went a few hours in Metal Gear Solid. I'd just gotten up against Psycho Mantis, and then you know when the screen goes all...
Oh, dude, you know it. That was so cool the first time I played it. I didn't know what the heck was going on.
Clock's ticking, Console. Call your team together and let's start the debriefing.
Sure, no problem. Let me just get my data collated, and I'll be right back. Okay, Matt?
Yeah, sure, Console. Of course.
Feedback. You seem preoccupied. Anything you'd like to discuss?
I don't think so.
You don't think you're preoccupied, or you don't think you want to discuss it?
I'm always preoccupied, John. It goes with the suit. Tom, hey buddy, how you doing?
Truckin'. How's the power monitor, Matt?
Working perfect. Right now it shows that I still hold a full charge from this morning's game energy.
Good. Then our equipment is safe. Feedback, you've met the more scientific tech support members, I trust? Well, you already know Tom, but he has a code name now. So let me reintroduce you to Live in Heaven.
Like it? It's got nothing to do with tech support.
And I couldn't talk him out of it. This here is Codec.
Pleasure to meet ya. Low voltage technician and programmer, tweaking is my specialty.
Hello, Kodak.
This is Millennium.
You can just call me Mandy. Feedback. I'm a data miner. I might get a little lost when the big boys talk code, but if you need to find an elusive nugget and all that programming, I'm your girl.
Good to meet you, Mandy.
This is Neutrino.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, young man. I'll be assisting your team here on containing the heat energy that you and your suit generate before you consume our planet in a premature entropic cataclysm. If that's all right with you.
Sure. I mean, entropic cataclysm. I hate when that happens.
The least I could do.
This is Freakopedia.
Hi.
Hi.
And your specialty is?
I'm a programmer, you know, stuff.
Oh, okay.
But I'm really good at getting into other people's stuff.
Oh,
Because I can run circles around most other programmers.
Oh, you mean getting into other programs?
I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
And lastly, this is Router.
Hello. I'm guessing you're on board to channel one department's input into another department's database.
Yep. Give or take 100.
Good. So if we can begin, you say you have a full charge?
Yes.
You see, folks, when he absorbs the charge from a game, his feedback field stays dormant. Alright, feedback, then you don't need the suit right now. So, strip and place yourself in the standing MRI, please.
Okay, but...
I promise I'll try not to faint or claw uncontrollably at your manly, sleek muscles.
It isn't your claws I'm worried about.
Sarah will understand, I'm sure. We're all professionals here.
Right. Of course.
Tom. All right. Someone get the man a robe.
On it.
What? Who's that?
I'm Cluster. Here you go, feedback.
Where'd you come from?
Well, I was already here when you guys came in. Mr. Forthright hired me to take care of the nuts and bolts of stuff. Just ask him if you need someone to vouch for me.
Shouldn't be necessary. Just try to stay out of the way.
You might want to bring Mr. Atherton a change of clothing, Cluster. I'm going to need quite a while with this suit of his.
For what?
Think about it, Blackthorn. Other than absorbing game energy, this suit's the only thing that can suppress his feedback field, right?
That's Mr. Blackthorn.
The same field that fries any electronics within 30 feet of him.
Yes.
And it's based on the original data storing fabric that already exploded and gave Matt his feedback field.
What is your point?
We just don't want another overload, Mr. Blackthorn. Imagine what could happen if this newer suit malfunctioned while trying to contain the very energy that the prototype created.
Jeans and a t-shirt okay for you? Feedback?
That'd be fun.
On it!
Okay. While I'm calibrating, could you please describe your last encounter, feedback?
Well, to make a long story short, I had a battle with a ghostly clawed creature that I couldn't touch until I tapped into the powers of Pac-Man. But he could touch me, sure enough. The encounter took place in an orchard full of fruit, which was obviously set up by a death match. He'd even hacked into my computer and left me a riddle, and the answer actually pointed to the orchard.
Well, I didn't see any claw marks or bruises on you. What? I was looking just like all of you were.
Good morning, tech support.
How's it going, Forthright?
Router to the med lab. Are you hearing this conversation?
Loud and clear, Router. It's alright, Mandy. It's important to know we have something at large that can't do us any real physical harm.
Those wounds sure felt physical.
Well, this is the problem we are running into, Feedback. If you were just going up against muggers with knives or guns, then I could just slap a band-aid on it. But this was,
An ethereal ectoplasmic creature in a hedge maze.
Right. How do I treat that?
Don't worry, Reboot. Blackthorn and I are on the lookout for new people to recruit all the time. It's getting bigger than all of us at this point. Superpowers popping out all over the planet. If we're going to help Feedback stand up to the challenges, we'll need commensurate support.
I could go a whole month without hearing the word challenge again.
Okay then, let's talk about this data I'm collecting.
What have you got?
Basically, the organic computer shrapnel that peppered Matt's body has integrated into his cellular instructions.
Translation?
Just as Feedback's cellular nuclei know how to send instructions for his body to repair skin and grow hair, they now also know how to generate his feedback field. It's as though the organic computer nanos that invaded him reprogrammed and repowered his biologic codes.
Add water, stir, and you get one superhero.
See, that didn't hurt much, did it? You can get dressed now.
Do I get a lollipop?
Not to be obsessive compulsive, Feedback, but can you visit the med lab one last time today? I know you have no physical marks, but just to be sure.
We can't be too careful, Reboot. I know. No problem. You guys keep up the great work. I'll be back to get the suit on my way home.
I'll walk you down to the med lab if that's okay.
Hello, Adam. Great job on these scores, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Feedback. I'm getting a sense that something is wrong.
How do you mean?
I mean with you. I need for us to finish our conversation. If there is something wrong with you, I need to know why. Are you getting second thoughts about the suit and the whole feedback thing?
John, do you know the odds of that lab accident happening to me compared to all the other personnel in the lab at the time?
Astronomical.
No. The odds were 1 to 1. Everything I've done and everything I am led me to that accident. I didn't wake up in a hospital bed, John. I woke up when I discovered that I was different from the way I was, from the way anyone is. I can do this, John. I was born for this.
Well, I am certainly clear on that point, but you've changed the subject twice now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll tell you, but you have to do something for me first.
That's why I'm here.
Tell me what you remember about the first time we met.
Well, okay, sure. It was a night I'll never forget. I may never have been as focused as I was on that day. I was on the roof, against the air conditioning unit of the building across the street from my target. My leg was detached, leaning against the unit with me. I don't hate that leg anymore, but it gets annoying when I have it on too long. And sometimes, trying to scratch a foot that no longer exists gets too much to bear. Through the sniper's rifle, I watched him come into an office that was furnished from the blood of the men that he had let die on battlefields across the world. When he sat down in his leather chair at his redwood desk, I could have sent a nice swift bullet through his brain. I spoke to David then. I had lost my leg, but David wasn't as lucky. I told him how easy it would be to send the bastard to hell. I could feel the ghost of my pal give me his approval, but the time wasn't right. I needed my target to know why he was going to die. Through my rifle scope, I watched over his shoulder as he typed in his password and got into the network systems of his company. The word he used only betrayed his ego, not his imagination. Overlord. I needed to know if he used the same password at home. I put my leg back on and packed up the rifle into its case. I navigated down the fire escape as easily as I navigate up and down everywhere else. Arms and leg. Casing the exec's home, switching rental cars all week to prevent anyone recognizing how often I was in the area. This time I parked my latest sedan a mile away and simply hiked up the rest of the way, using vegetation along the road as my cover. When I reached the stone wall surrounding the property, put my face mask on. Several trees were lined right next to the wall, but their lowest limbs didn't begin until far above it. That was fine. I had already made gloves for the occasion. I slipped them on, strapped them tightly at my wrists, and dug the palm hooks into the tree bark. There I climbed it the way I climbed everything else, hand over hand, pulling my weight up by my arms. I reached the lowest branch. When I settled myself up there, a motorbike came speeding along. I froze. A woman was driving it with a male passenger. She was wearing a leather jacket and helmet. He was wearing a reflective black and blue bodysuit and helmet. I dismissed it as they continued along the road behind the stone wall. The metal coil on top of the wall was electrified. My earlier reconnaissance told me that much. I dropped down safely inside the perimeter, but the cup on my leg stump shifted, and the landing was off. Getting past the guardhouse was easy. The guard was busy watching porn. I sneered, happy that my skinflint target was getting what he paid for. I was going to make sure he'd regret skimping on costs. I reached the house and went up the side like I went up the tree. Then I moved along the roof and found the air vent. I pried that off and slipped inside. I moved like a three-legged cat across the attic and down the stairs into the living quarters, then to the home office. I closed the door behind me. I used the password Overlord and was into his systems. There I saw exactly what I was searching for. I drew my dog tags from my neck where I had my thumb drive and plugged it into his USB port. When it opened on his desktop, I split the display into all the available files and transferred the evidence to my drive.
Who the hell are you?
You bastard. I have the proof now. You knew about the flawed armor that you let troop after troop wear into battle.
What of it? You think it's just you and me in this house? You shoot that gun and you'll never get out of here.
I screwed on my silencer. I will now. He tried to run, but even a three-legged cat is fast. I learned to let your secret out. I planted him against the wall, face first, and put my gun against his temple. The world will know why you died tonight.
Stop.
What are you? Some kind of superhero? Nah, whatever. This man caused the deaths of good soldiers, and he is gonna get what he deserves. You looked me over. You seem to recognize my false leg. You seem to know why I was there, beyond the gun and the violence. You looked right into my eyes. You looked right into my soul.
Please, no one deserves to die. Your soldiers didn't, and neither does this man. You said you have proof.
You heard?
Give the proof to me. I'll make sure this man comes to justice.
Men like this buy their own justice.
Then you force my hand. Game on!
What the?
Next thing I knew, you had taken River's place against the wall. Except you were facing me.
Game off.
You really are a superhero.
And you aren't really a killer. I can see it in your eyes.
I've killed many people before. This is no different.
You're a soldier. You've faced other fighters, but you haven't done this to civilians before. You wouldn't. That is the difference.
The soldiers. They deserve so much more than what they got.
I swear I will make sure he faces charges. Please trust me.
Why should I?
Because I know what you're feeling. I've seen that kind of desperation in a man's eyes before. I couldn't do anything about it then, but I'm trying to do something about it now.
That nearly broke me. All the information is on this thumb drive. I will trust you. But if you can't get justice, vengeance will come.
No!
You were right. I wasn't ready to kill him tonight. But I have no problem with vengeance. What followed was probably the longest week of my life. I was planning my next move until I saw the news article on CNN. Rivers was arrested for money laundering. Anderson Cooper was doing an expose on him. It showed how his compromise on armor materials led to the deaths of Army troops across 8 battle zones. You did just as you said you would do. Then you must have planned to send Forthright to see me in the same hour that the news feature aired. I let him in and he pitched the spiel to me about who you were, and how you had personally requested my help in tech support. At first I thought it was blackmail, since despite my honorable discharge and service record, you'd caught me breaking and entering into Rivers' estate. But no. Forthright said you were doing good here. Said you needed someone with a special ops background. Said the choice was up to me to take it or leave it. Told me your real name. Trusted me with that. Gave me his card and left me alone with my thoughts. I gave a final toast to old ghosts, and the next day I showed up at tech support in my army dress uniform. How did you know so much about me, Feedback? Why were you at Rivers' estate?
John, I don't know. Everything you just told me. This is the first time I'm hearing it, and everything that Consul told me before, it's all new information to me. Consul wants me to call him by his real name. He says we were good friends before the explosion, and I believe him fully, but John, I remember the explosion just fine. I remember being in the hospital afterwards, but Consul? I have no idea who he is, John. I don't even know his real name.
Feedback, listen. It's okay. We'll have the boys in the lab coats take another once-over.
What? Was that the lab?
There went the lights.
What happened? Lab accident? No, the damage is across from the lab. Whatever it was blew clear to the outside. Are those two people in costumes?
Look, Corsair, collateral damage.
It's just a janitor.
We're leaving witnesses?
We're wearing uniforms for the specific purpose of being identified overs. We can afford to leave at least one person alive.
My leg.
I am Corsair, and she is Opus. Remember those names.
Fine, we're leaving witnesses.
Look what they've done to my building!
We have bigger problems than a hole in the wall, Mr. Forthright.
Who are those people?
I don't know, but they're trying to get in here, and I don't think they just want to congratulate us on the fine job we're doing.
Look, that janitor guy. They're letting him get away.
Well, that's a good sign.
I'm trying to contact the med lab, but the comm system was fried in the blast, along with most vid channels. With the exception of the camera outside our door, we're blind in here.
Then find another way. Your codename is Router, isn't it?
I heard you thought codenames were just a childish waste of time.
Just do it!
If the spy nanites that we had induced into Mr. Sherry's blood system are correct, he's still in there with his suit, and his suit is inactive.
Excellent. Opus, in that lab we aren't worried about leaving any witnesses.
Music to my ears. Here's the laboratory door. Let's get our prize. Stubborn door. Thermite grenade, if you please.
My pleasure.
Haha, better luck next time, you freaks.
Mr. Forthright, why are there explosions every time I'm in one of your laboratories?
Tom, don't worry. We're here with you this time. We'll help you.
Thanks, but I was in a wheelchair before the last explosion, and I got out. I'll get out of this one, too.
That's the spirit, lad.
Did he just call me a lad?
It's only a matter of time until they find a weak spot in the reinforced lab wall, you know.
Neutrino, didn't your mother ever tell you that if you have nothing nice to say, say nothing at all?
The elevators aren't working either.
Feedback, Blackthorn. What was that? The med lab's totally dead, and I can't get anyone on the comms.
We're about to find out as soon as we can get up there.
To the stairs. Reboot. Grab what you can in case anyone's injured.
I'll be right behind you.
Well, this is beginning to really annoy me.
Looks like we're going to have to get our hands dirty.
You think so?
Our employer didn't just give us our toys to make us look pretty.
Although we do look very pretty.
True. Come over here. Pry your fingers in there and I'll put the door jam on the other side.
On the count of 3.
1,
2.
3.
Oh my god. No, this. This is not good.
Dude, not at all.
Lady and gentlemen, let us make this brief, shall we?
Fine. Then go back the way you came and we'll call it even.
Not until we have what we came for.
Why do I know those voices?
Your Opus.
At your service.
We have nothing to worry about. Opus is one of the good guys.
Actually, I switched sides.
Holy!
Stop playing, Opus. Go get the suit.
Neutrino's bleeding out. He's going to die.
Oh, please. You're all going to die.
You were the two jerks who wanted me to join your company.
Good thing we didn't come calling until after you put Forthright Industries back together again, because look at what our little prototype grew up into.
No! You're getting this suit on me over my dead body!
Dude, don't.
I do love a good chase. Too bad there's nowhere for you to go.
Oh! Don't be stupid. This suit is nothing like the first design. There's nothing you could do with it now.
Our employer disagrees. He saw the suit in action up close.
Then tell your employer it's not a one-size-fits-all. It's not for sale. Doesn't look like it fit you anyway.
And just who are you?
I was just about to ask you the same question, but I really don't care.
Counting 2 casualties, Reboot. You see what you can do for Neutrino, and I'll check Cluster for vitals.
Game on!
Oh look, he must be wearing some kind of camo imaging gear. His clothes are changing.
Then we'll peel it off his dead body last. 2 for the price of 1.
Think again.
So, the nerd wants to play rough.
Feedback, look out! They have superhuman strength!
They're going to kill him right before our eyes.
Have some faith, Forthright.
What? Where did that come from?
A little something I borrowed from Metal Gear Solid. Vulcan Raven sends his regards.
Opus, you fool. That isn't real. It's a hologram or something. Just like his camo suit.
Everybody down!
This is crazy. Let's cut to the chase.
Blackthorn, she's headed your way. Find her sword.
Locking me with your leg? Fine by me if you want to do this the painful way.
It would be painful if my leg was real. What kind of super strength is that if I can knock you cold with one shot?
I'll show you.
Bionics. Feedback, these guys are working with bionics. It's gotta be.
I hear you, Freakopedia. Game over.
What? are you?
That's for Neutrino. And this is for Cluster.
It's over, Millennium. They're defeated now.
You had a gun, man. Why didn't you just shoot him?
He's not a killer.
This tacky attempt at supervillain espionage has failed.
Yeah. Who do we ship your bodies back to, Corsair?
We don't know. He calls himself Overlord.
You have to be joking. Rivers?
The CEO of the armor company? But he's behind bars.
He's still allowed to make phone calls. He figured that mass marketing a suit like Feedbacks could rebuild his financial holdings while he was incarcerated.
Take a better look, Corsair. I'm not even wearing the suit.
I don't understand.
And you never will.
Cluster, you're alive.
It's not about the suit, you goon. That's only his second skin. You want to find out what this hero's all about? Try looking at the man.
I think Neutrino's gonna make it, but we have to get him to a hospital that actually works.
Well, cell phones still work, right?
Not within 30 feet of me, they don't.
Good thing there's a big exploded hole in the wall. I'll be right back.
Good thing I don't need bionics to run.
D-Rag 3, she's out. Good job, Matt.
Out cold, just as you closed those doors back.
I didn't do that. I jettisoned all my game energy so the feedback field could shut their bionics down.
Then who...
Is everyone alright in here?
Not for long.
Adam, how did you do that?
What? With the power off, the doors are easy to slide open.
Not that, boy! How did you bend all that metal back? It doesn't even look like it's ever been touched.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Forthright, sir.
Look, somebody get 911 on the phone, now.
Hi, honey. Hard day at the office?
You don't want to know.
Oh, come on. I love your superhero stories.
Well, a sword-wielding maniac and a corporate bionic headhunter almost killed 3 tech support members, and I didn't have anything much to fight them with but powers from Metal Gear Solid, which is really mostly stealth and some tactics. But then I thought, if I had powers from the whole game, then why not try for something the bad guys had? And so suddenly I was able to call it Vulcan Raven's chain gun, but of course I wasn't going to kill anyone. But I did manage to...
There. Did that make it feel better?
Yeah, lots. Sarah, listen. On the way home, I did a lot of thinking, and really, those guys could have... Well, we got lucky. With all this, I'm not promised that there'll be a tomorrow.
None of us are. Matt, what are you doing?
But without you, there's no reason I'd want a tomorrow.
Why are you getting down on your knee like that?
Sarah Blevins, will you marry me?
What? Oh, Matt, that's good. Oh, you are so cute.
Sarah, I'm serious.
What? Oh my god. You are serious.
Sarah, I love you. I will love you for the rest of my life.
Matt, I know you do. Look at your left hand. Look at your ring finger.
Huh?
We are married. See? Matching rings.
Oh no.
You've forgotten.
Oh, Sarah, I can't remember. No. What's happening to me?
Feedback, A Hero's Calling, Episode Number 2, Second Skin. Written by Hunter Pritt, Zachary Sherry, and Alan White. Based upon the character concept created by Matthew Etherton and Sarah Blevins. Featured in the cast were Eli Hirschman as Console, Mike Winters as the bartender and Tom, Paul Mannering as Corsair, Robin Carlyle as Opus, Zach Fester as the Foreman and Codec, Tim O'Donnell as Backup, Steve Anderson as Alexander Forthright III and Rivers, Matthew Etherton as Feedback, Mark Kalita as John Blackthorne, Natasha Lathrop as Millennium, Perry Whittle as Neutrino, Brandon Cole as Freakopedia, Tanner Carnes as Router, Jeffrey Wayne Kirkpatrick as Cluster, Adam Legend as Adam, Andrei Kuznetsov as Reboot, and Sarah Blevins as Sarah. Feedback's theme, My Calling, was written and performed by Jeffrey Wayne Kirkpatrick. The original audio score was composed and performed by David A. Krause. The post-production work was done by Alan White. Come back next month for A Friend Indeed, the third installment of the continuing series, Feedback, A Hero's Calling. Now at Broken Sea Audio Productions, www.brokensea.com.